Hello my friends, it's Dana. Welcome back to Decorate with Dana. Today we are doing some spring decorating in my family room, so I hope that this video brings you just a little bit of spring decorating inspiration. I always start out with the mantle, so I wanted to make a really pretty floral arrangement to put up there in this Hobby Lobby vase. I was able to finally score one, and I do love it. I think it's beautiful for, I think it's only like $17.99, and then usually you can get it for half off, I believe. So it is a really pretty vase for the price. I am just adding this greenery that I had from, I think it was from Target last year or maybe the year before. And then these beautiful roses are from Home Goods. They have some of the best florals, I believe, for the spring season. On the other side of the mirror, I added my Curate book that is one of my favorites that I have, coffee table books. And on top of that, I'm adding this fern plant. I think that this was from Target a few years ago. I love this. It's very realistic looking. So I just wanted to balance out the greenery on the other side, but I didn't want it to match exactly. So I added that, and then I added these two Travertine candle holders with some very simple spiral candles.
Beneath the starlit sky, our love's secret line, like leaves we soar so high. Beneath the moonlight, soft touch your hand in mine, gets me every time.
One of my favorite ways to add interest to any space is to add in old vintage and antique items. I have this vintage crock that I love using, and to that I'm going to add a couple different types of white florals that I got, probably I've had for a couple years now, from Hobby Lobby.
As the leaves change color, I dive into you. When summer's fading, there's nothing to do but bask in the glory of the winter sun. Maybe this is the season of love. Beneath an endless night, the world spins around.
To the other side, I'm adding this large basket that I found at a local antique store. To that, I am adding this really pretty powder blue and white blanket that I found from Walmart, and a matching pillow. They are from the My Texas house. Just a tiny little pop of color just to bring in some life for the spring season.
There's nothing to do but bask in the glory of the winter sun. Maybe this is the season of love. As the each color. I dive into you when summer's fading. There's nothing to do but bask in the glory of the winter sun.
Moving over to my favorite little corner on this Wayfair chair that I purchased a couple of months ago. I love this chair. I'm just adding this really pretty pillow that is from Walmart. The one side is a gingham print and then the other side is a plaid. And then I'm just turning on my favorite battery fountain candle. I cannot find this exact one, but I can put a link to a website that has similar ones. As a matter of fact, I think this one was on there, but the last time I looked, it was sold out. But behind the chair, I am adding this olive tree, and that is all I'm doing to this corner. I like to just keep it really simple. I don't have a frame TV, but one of my favorite hacks is to go on YouTube and search vintage TV art. So in this case, I searched spring vintage TV art. It even puts a little frame around the outside, so it really gives the illusion that I have a frame TV. I'm also adding this vintage stool and then this potted plant that I think was from Target last year or the year before. I think it's really pretty. I do like to add real plants, but I have to keep them up high where my cats can't get them, so they can definitely get on this stand. Then I'm just in this little tiny cloche that has a wicker base. I'm just adding this limoncello candle that I got from Home Goods and just keeping it really simple on this side. Another one of my favorite hacks in the family room is to add some kind of a decorative box to hide and store remotes and coasters, whatever you want, easily accessible but yet out of sight. So this is a woven box that I did get from Target a couple years ago. And then to the other side of the TV stand, I am just adding this candle lamp with a candle that I made in a DIY video a few videos back. I can link it here if you are interested. And I'm just stacking that or putting that on top of my Live Beautiful coffee table book. So I love this candle lamp because it gives the illusion of a lamp. So it adds a little bit of ambient lighting, but then you can also get the scent throw from the candles. This little side table is a recent purchase from Wayfair. I love it. I love the unfinished kind of rustic look of it. I found this glass vase. I actually think it's a candle hurricane at home, and I'm going to link that down below. I love it. It was only $14.99. And then I am just taking these faux tulips that are my favorite. I need to go try to find more of these. They are so realistic looking, and adding them to this vase. And I'm just putting a little bit of water at the bottom to give the illusion that they are real tulips, even though they are not. But these tulips are by far the best. I found these at Marshall's, and this light purple color mixed with the white is such a beautiful combination.
Everybody has their job, 9 to 5, and getting drained. They settle for second best, scared to risk what the future might bring. What the future might bring. I hold my breath, waiting for someone to knock.
And then to the bottom, I'm adding yet again another coffee table book, and then this really pretty match striker that I found on Amazon a while ago. I will have it linked down below. I will also have linked anything that I can link down in the description box. Some of these items are definitely older items that I've had for a while. So now I'm just taking my down pillow inserts that I usually can get from IKEA for very inexpensive, and then just adding these pillow covers that are from Amazon, and they have a really pretty ruffled trim, and they're just a nice lightweight fabric. I don't add a ton of pillows to the sofa because honestly we try to sit here, so it starts to be too much and then they just get thrown off and it's just more to straighten up. So I just like to add a few to each end and just leave it at that.
If I love all the ways the world puts me to the test, if I embrace every fall, learn to grow and keep myself tall, would it hurt at all? I hold my breath, waiting for someone to knock at my door, telling me there is more waiting for me. Whoa. If I love you harder than I've ever done before, maybe I belong somewhere above the
To the blanket ladder, I am layering on top of this brown knit blanket, this really pretty slate blue blanket that I found from Target. Again, just adding a little pop of color over here.
if I love a little harder.
Here is the part that I am most excited about, and I am unboxing a beautiful vintage water vessel from Ateliers that was gifted to me. I am so grateful to be gifted this beautiful vessel. It is by far the prettiest vessel that I own. I will definitely have this linked down below, but I am forever grateful that they gifted me this, and I cannot wait to style it here on my coffee table.
I see you struggle like butterflies in water, can't keep moving forward. I see your shoulders weighted down by armor. You don't need that protection. I will walk on glass, I will run 10,000 miles and more. I will give my eyes. If you lost your sight, I will run through fire. I will carry you through the heat.
I like to keep the coffee table really simple because I just want to be able to easily move items if we need to use this table, whether it be for games or food or whatever. So I'm adding, of course, this gorgeous Ateliers vessel with these beautiful floral stems that came from At Home, and then I'm just stacking a couple of coffee table books, and to that I am adding this beautiful wood candle holder that is also from Ateliers. I just don't have a candle in there yet. I still have to get one, and I will do that, but I love this candle holder.
I will give my eyes. If you lost your sight, I will through fire. I will carry you through the heat.
This is the way that the family room came out for spring 2025. I will probably be changing up just a couple of things or adding a couple things in. I am waiting for a package from Magnolia Home that I will share with you what I purchased on a recent sale. And so I'll be adding a few things in here, but I will definitely be sure to share that with you in a future video. But I hope this gave you just a little bit of decorating inspiration for the spring. If you are new here, I would love it if you would subscribe to my channel and follow me over on Instagram at Decorate with Dana. Also, I would appreciate a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, and feel free to leave me a comment on what part you liked the best. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Have a great day.